And I want to talk about some of the stuff that you've done in your community to help other people. Tell me about that.
Yeah. Well, I think what I'm doing now is just really important because about 4 years ago, I suffered a severe panic attack. And I've never had anxiety my whole life. And so this was a very weird thing for me. And I tried, I run a chiropractic office and a healing center with my husband. And so I thought, hey, I have a lot of tools for things like this. But it was the one part of our practice that we didn't really have the tools for. And so I tried supplements. I even tried medications because I was getting them every day. It was debilitating for me. And I found spiritual guidance. And what I do now is emotional alignment, but really finding the root cause of where that's coming from instead of having that prescription or that supplement, or they're all band aids at the end of the day. Right. And I remember a friend saying to me, she's like, I've had anxiety for 20 years like this. And I looked at her and I was like, I don't think I could live 20 years with it like that. And in that moment, I knew I needed to do anything and everything I could to find more solutions to this. Because even when I would call my doctor, they're like, "Yeah, I'll put you on Prozac." They put me on Prozac, and I felt like a crackhead. Like it was opposite. I was like, that made me lose my mind. I was only on it for 3 days. Now, some people aren't as sensitive as me, but it made me think, hey, if somebody's not sensitive like me, and they're on this medication too long, how is that affecting their body, right?
Hmm.
And nothing, not to say medication doesn't have a place and a time, but we all know we got to get to that root cause. And for me, it was a lot of things from my past that were being re-triggered. Like my mom died 23 years ago, so
I'm so
my
sorry.
husband traveling, thank you, back and forth from LA to Texas was re-triggering that. And I didn't know that. I wasn't thinking that in my head. And so now when I can help people with anxiety or panic attacks or stress or triggers and just kind of take them through my coaching plans and stuff, for me, like getting rid of that is like changing my life. And if I can help somebody else get rid of that, it's just the best gift that I can give.
Right. What are some tips that you give to your patients that are going through hard times, going through anxiety?
Yeah, I think the best tip really is that there is a reason. It's a gift. So when I first got it, I promise you, it does not feel like a gift. If you've ever had it or had
Hmm.
a panic attack, it is miserable. It can be debilitating and prevent you from doing the things that you love. And so, really taking that deep dive inside and saying, why is this showing up? And so, when I got certified and kind of created this emotional alignment, I used my intuition to really listen to that again and say, why am I feeling this? Like, what am I overdoing? What's coming up? And I use applied kinesiology, which is muscle testing, to find that. So, like, some people are like, I don't know what's coming up. I didn't know either. And when you can find the root of where that trigger is, then you can heal it and then release it from your body. And for me, there was many. It wasn't
Really?
just one. So,
Really?
you think there was one trauma 20 years ago for me, and I thought I healed from that trauma. But things can re-trigger that as you get older, and that's what happened. And I was like, oh, I got to do a lot of healing. It wasn't fun, but it's so rewarding to get through that and then find the gifts that that anxiety gave you. Yeah.
What for you, Candace? What are things that you do to relieve some of that stress?
Yeah, I do a lot of stuff. I think it's a full-time job for my stress release. I do hot and cold therapy almost daily. I do hot baths with ice baths. So I have our own ice bath at home. We do infrared sauna and red light almost daily. We do vibe plates and chiropractic in our office almost daily. I do chiropractic maybe twice a week right now because I don't have any flare-ups. I just keep my neck corrected with it. We have biocharger machine in here, so that's working at a cellular level, and that can work on anything from panic attacks to inflammation. I have a vibroacoustic sound bed, and that's another frequency healing at a cellular level. We have hundreds of thousands of cells in our body, and stress or anxiety or any negative emotions vibrate at low frequencies. And once they get there, like the cell kind of collapses. And if you don't reopen it, they can get disease. And that's where inflammation starts and diseases start.
Mm,
So we use all of these modalities to say, hey, we're going to wake these cells back up because we don't want them to start to get sick or diseased. So we have a lot of modalities. I use vitamin supplements, green shakes every day. Oh, my favorite tip. Okay,
mhm.
my
Yeah, let's hear it.
favorite tip.
Let's hear it.
A tablespoon of olive oil every morning.
Mm.
It is the highest in antioxidants. I never get sick. My 3 kids never get sick. I give it to them too. I call it like shots for grown-ups. You know, when you're young, like you do shots
Yeah.
of tequila and stuff. When you get to my age, you start doing shots of olive oil.
Okay. Oh, those kinds of shots. I
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah.
Yes.
But
Okay.
it's good for your skin, highest in antioxidants. You watch these shows on people that live over 100 and they're going to have some olive oil in their diet. So just really like as I age, I want to age gracefully and keep that mobility in my joints. And that one little thing is so affordable and anybody can do it.
Not to mention the exercise too, because that'll
Yeah,
boost up the stability and the,
totally.
you know,
And hydrate. I believe in
yes.
really good quality water. We do Kangen water or live water. The kind of water you drink really matters. And so, just hydrating from the inside out, minerals, sea salt, we do a lot, my friend.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it too. It's the process as you're explaining to me of what you do is just very interesting. It's eye-opening too to see what a
Yeah.
lot of people go through.
Well, and it's an alternative health thing and just kind of society knowing that you don't have to go get a prescription for everything that's wrong with you because you see somebody get on one prescription, it leads to two, leads to three. Before you know it, they're all causing side effects, and then they haven't even helped whatever they started taking it for. So having the awareness that there are other things out there that can really help heal you and all kinds of things that you're going through is really what we're trying to have people experience here at this Good Chiropractor House of Healing shop that we opened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.